rarest argument of wonder that hath shot out in our latter times.
And so 'tis.
To be relinquished of the artist,
So I say.
of all the learned and authentic fellows
Right, so I say.
that gave him out incurable,
There it is.
not to be helped.
Right, as it were. A man assured of a
Uncertain life and sure death.
just. You say well, so would I have said.
I may truly say it is a novelty to the
Oh,
world.
it is indeed. If you will have it in showing, you should read it. In what do you call
Showing of a heavenly effect in an earthly actor.
it? That's it. I would have said the very same.
For me, I speak in respect.
Nay, 'tis strange, 'tis very strange, and he's of a most fascinarious spirit that will not acknowledge it to be.
The very hand of heaven.
Aye, so I say.
In a most weak and debile minister, great power, great transcendence, which should indeed give us a further use to be made than alone the recovery of a king has to be generally thankful.
I would have said it. You say well. Here comes the king. Is not this Helen?
For Guy, I think so.
Sits my preserver by thy patient side, and with his helpful hand whose banished sense thou hast repealed, the second time receive a confirmation of my promised gift, which attends thy naming. Fair maid, send forth thine eye. This youthful parcel of noble bachelor standeth by bestowed, over whom both sovereign power and father's voice I have to use. Thy frank election make. Thou hast power to choose, nay, not to forsake.
To each of you, one fair and virtuous mistress, married to each, but one.
Peruse them well, not one of them had but a noble father.
Gentlemen, heaven hath through me restored the king to health. I am a simple maid, and therein wealthiest, but I protest I simply am a maid. Do please, your majesty, I have done so already. The blushes in my cheeks thus whisper me. We blush that thou shouldst choose, but be refused. Let the white death sit on my cheek forever.
Make choice and see. Who shuns thy love, shuns all his love for thee.
Sir, will you hear my suit? Thanks, sir. All the rest is mute.
Do all they deny her? And there were sons of mine, I'd have them whipped.
Blessing upon your vows, and in your bed, find fair fortune if you ever wed.
These boys are boys of ice. Shall none have her? Sure they are English. The French may have got them.
You are too young, too happy, and too good to make yourself a son out of my blood. I dare not say I take you, but I give me and my service ever whilst I live into your guiding power. This is the man!
Why then, young Bertram, take her, she's thy wife.
My wife, my liege, I shall beseech your worship. In such a business, give me leave to use the help of mine own eyes.
Knows not, Bertram, what she has done for me?
Yes, my gracious lord, but never hope to know why I should marry her.
Thou know she has raised me from my sickly bed.
But then follows it, my lord, to bring me down as answer for your raising? I know her well. She had her breeding at my father's charge. Poor physician's daughter, my wife, disdain rather corrupt me ever.
'Tis only title thou sustains, another which I can build up. She be all that is virtuous, save that thou dislikest a poor physician's daughter. Thou dislikest virtue for the name, but do not so. Lowest place where virtuous things proceed. Place is dignified by the doer's deed. She is young, wise, fair. These in nature she is a medium's male. And these breed honor. What should be said? Thou canst like this creature as a maid, I can create the rest. Virtue and she is her own dower. Honor and wealth for me.
I cannot love her, nor will strive to do it.
Thou wrongs thyself if thou shouldst strive to choose.
That you are well restored, my lord. I'm glad. Let the rest go.
My honor is at the stake. Wish to defeat, I must produce my power. Here, take her hand. Proud, scornful boy. Unworthy this good gift that in vilest prison thou shackle up my love and her desert. That wilt not know. It is in us to plant thine honor where we please to have it grow. Check thy contempt. Obey our will, which travails thy good. I will throw thee from my care forever. I speak thine answer.
Pardon, my gracious lord, for I submit my fancy to your eyes. When I consider what great creation and what dole of honor flies where you bid it, I find that she, who late was in my nobler thoughts most base, is now the praised of the king. For so ennobled is as 'twere born so.
Take her by the hand and tell her she is thine.
I take her hand.
Good fortune in favor of the king, smile upon this contract. The ceremony shall seem expedient from the now born brief and be performed tonight. The solemn feast shall more attend upon the coming space, expecting absent friends. As thou lovest her, thy love's to me religious. Else does err.
Your lord and master did well to make his recantation.
Recantation? My lord? My master?
Aye, is it not a language I speak?
A most harsh one, and not to be understood without bloody proceeding, my master.
Are you companion to the Count Roussillon?
To any count, to all counts, to what is man.
To what is Count's man? Count Master is of another style.
You are too old, sir. Let it satisfy you. You're too old.
I must tell thee, sirrah, I write man, to which title age cannot bring thee.
Hadst thou not the privilege of antiquity upon thee?
Do not plunge thyself too far in anger, lest thou hasten thy trial with if. Well, Lord, have mercy on thee for a hand. So, my good window of lattice, fare thee well. Thy casement I need not open, for I look through thee.
My lord, you give me most egregious indignity.
Aye, with all my heart, and thou art worthy of it.
I have not, my lord, deserved it.
Yes, good faith, every dram, and I will not make thee a scruple.
My lord, you do me most insupportable vexation.
I would were help aid for thy sake.
Scurvy! Oh, filthy, scurvy, lord. I'll beat him by my life if I can meet him with any convenience, and he were double and double a lord, I'll have no more pity upon his age than I'd have of the... I'll beat him! Woo!
Sirrah!
Your lord and master's married. There's news for you. You have a new mistress.
Oh, my parolees, they have married me. Although before the solemn priest I have sworn I will not bed her. To the Tuscan wars, and never bed her.
To the wars, my boy! To the wars!
It shall be so. I'll send her to my house, acquaint my mother of my hates to her, and wherefore I am fled, write to the king that which I durst not speak. His present gift shall furnish me to those Italian fields where noble fellows strike. War is no strife to the dark house and the detested wife. Go with me to my chamber and advise me. I'll send her straight away, tomorrow, out of the wars, she to her single sorrow.
A young man married is a man that's marred. Therefore, away and leave her bravely. Go! The king has done you wrong. But hush, 'tis so.
My mother greets me kindly. Is she well?
She is not well, but yet she has her health. She's very merry, but yet she is not well. But thanks be given, she's very well and wants for nothing in the world, but yet she is not well.
If she be very well, what does she ail that she's not very well?
Truly, madam, she's very well indeed, but for two things.
What two things?
One, that she's not in heaven, whither God sent her quickly. The other, that she's in earth, from whence God sent her quickly.
Bless you, my fortunate lady!
Oh, I hope, sir, I have your goodwill to have mine own good wishes.
Oh, you had my prayers to set them on, and to keep them on, have them still. Oh, my knave. How does my old lady?
So that you had her wrinkles and I her money, I would she did as you say.
Why, I say nothing.
You are the wiser man, for many a man's tongue shakes out his master's undoing. To say nothing, to do nothing, to know nothing, and to have nothing is to be a great part of your title, which is within a very little of nothing.
Go to! Thou art a witty fool, I have found thee.
Did you find me in yourself, sir, or were you taught to find me? The search is most profitable, and much fool may you find in you, even to the world's pleasure and the increase of laughter.
Madam, my lord will go away tonight. A very serious business calls on him. Of the great prerogative and right of love, which, as your due, time claims he does acknowledge, but puts it off to a compelled restraint, whose want and whose delay is strewed with sweets, which are distilled now in the coming time, to make the coming hour o'erflow with joy and pleasure drown the brave.
What's his will else?
That you will take your instant leave of the king, and make this haste as your own good proceeding, strengthened with what apology you think may make it probable need.
What more commands he?
That having this obtained, you presently attend his further pleasure.
In everything I wait upon his will.
Shall report it so.
Oh, I pray you. Come, Sirrah.
But I hope your lordship thinks not him a soldier.
Yes, my lord, and a very valiant proof,
You have it from his own delivery.
and by other warranted testimony.
My dial then goes not true. I took this lock for a bunting.
I do assure you, my lord, he is very great in knowledge and accordingly valiant.
I have then sinned against his experience and transgressed against his valor, and my state that way is dangerous, since I cannot yet find it in my heart to repent. Here he comes. Will you make us friends? I will pursue the amity.
These things shall be done, sir.
Pray you, sir. Who's his tailor?
Sir?
Oh, I know him well, sir. He, sir, is a good workman, a very good tailor.
Is she gone to the king?
She
Will
is.
she await tonight?
As you'll have her.
I have written my letters, casketed my treasure, given order for our horses, and tonight, when I should take possession of the bride, end ere I do begin.
God save you, Captain.
Is there any unkindness between my lord and you, monsieur?
I know not how I have deserved to run into my lord's displeasure.
You have made shift to run into it, boots and spurs and all. Not like him that leaped into the custard, and out of it to run again, rather than suffer a question for your residence.
Maybe you have mistaken him, my lord.
And shall do so ever, though I took him at prayer. I say to you, my lord, that leave this of it. There can be no kernel to this light nut. The soul of this man is his clothes. Trust him not in matter of heavy consequence. Farewell, monsieur. I have spoken better of you than you have or will deserve at my hand. But we must do good against evil.
An idle lord, I swear.
Here comes my clog.
I have, sir, as I was commanded from you, spoke with the king, and have procured his leave for a present parting. Only he desires some private speech with you.
I shall obey his will. You must not marvel, Helen, at my course, which holds not color with the time, nor does the ministration required office on my particular. Prepared I was not for such a business, but therefore am I found so much unsettled. This drives me to entreat you that presently you take our way for home, and rather muse than ask why I entreat you. For my respects are better than they seem, and my appointments have in them a need greater than shows itself at the first view to you that know them not. This is to my mother. It will be 2 days ere I shall see you, so I leave you to your wisdom.
Sir, I can nothing say, but that I am your most obedient servant.
Come, no more of that.
And ever shall, with true observance, seek to eke out that, wherein toward me my homely stars have failed to equal my great fortune.
Let that go. My haste is very great. Farewell,
Oh,
my
sir,
home.
sir. Your pardon.
Well, what would you say?
I am not worthy of the wealth I owe, nor dare I say 'tis mine, and yet it is. But like a timorous thief, most fain would I steal what law does vouch mine own.
What would you have?
Something? Scarce so much. Nothing, indeed. I would not tell you what I would, my lord. Faith, yes. Strangers and foes do sunder and not kiss.
I pray you stay not, but in haste to horse.
Shall not break your bidding. Good, my lord.
Go thou toward home, where I will never come, whilst I could shake my sword or hear the drum. Away for our flight.
It had happened all as I would have had it. Say thee, once not alone with her. Let me see what he writes and when he means to come. I have sent you a daughter-in-law. She hath recovered the king and undone me. I have wedded her, not wedded her, and sworn to make the knot eternal. You shall hear I am my duty to you, your unfortunate son. Bertram! Oh, this is not well! Rash and unbridled boy, to fly the favors of so good a king, to pluck his indignation on thy head by the misprizing of a maid, too virtuous for the contempt of empire! Oh, madam! Yonder is some heavy news within between two soldiers and my young lady. What's the matter?
Nay, there is some comfort in the news, some comfort. Your son will not be killed so soon as I thought he would.
Why should he be killed?
So say I, madam. If he has run away, as I hear he does, the danger is in standing to it. That's the loss of men, though it be the getting of children. Here they come will tell you more. For my part, I hear only your son has run away.
God save you, good madam.
Madam, my lord is gone. Forever gone.
Oh, think about patience.
Do not say so.
I pray you, gentlemen, where's my son? I pray you.
Madam, he's gone to serve the Duke of Florence.
Look on this letter, madam. Here's my passport. When thou canst get the ring upon my finger, which never shall come off, and show me a child begotten of thy body that I am father to, then call me husband. But in such a then I write a never. This is a dreadful sentence.
Brought you this letter, gentlemen?
Aye, madam, and for the content's sake, are sorry for our pain.
I pray you, have a better cheer. If thou engrossest all the griefs are thine, thou robbest me of a moiety. He was my son, but to wash his name out of my blood, and thou art all my child. Toward Florence, is he?
Aye, madam.
And to be a soldier?
Such is his noble purpose, and believe it, the Duke will lay upon him all the honor that good convenience claims.
Return you thither?
Aye, madam, with the swiftest wing of speed.
Till I have no wife, I have nothing in France. 'Tis bitter.
Find you that there?
Aye, madam.
Nothing in France until he has no wife. There is nothing here too good for him, but only she. And she deserves a lord that 20 such rude boys might tend upon and call her hourly mistress. Who was with him?
A servant only, and a gentleman, which I have sometime known.
Parolles, was it not?
Aye, madam, he.
A very tainted fellow and full of wickedness. I will entreat you, when you see my son, to tell him that his sword can never win the honor that he loses. More, I will entreat you grit to bear along.
We serve you, madam, in that and all your worthiest affairs.
Not so, but as we change our courtesies. Will you draw near?
Till I have no wife, I have nothing in France. Nothing in France until he has no wife? Well, thou shalt have none, Rousillon, none in France. Then hast thou all again. Poor lord, 'tis it I that chase thee from thy country, and expose those tender limbs of thine to none sparing war. And is it I that drive thee from the sportive court, where thou wast shot at with fair eyes, to be the mark of smoky muskets? Oh, you leaded messengers that ride upon the violent speed of fire, fly with false aim, do not touch my lord. Whoever shoots at him, I set him there, and though I kill him not, I am the cause his death was so effected. Better 'twere that all the miseries which nature owes were mine at once. No. Come thou home, Rousillon. I will be gone. My being here it is that holds thee hence, that pitiful rumor may report my flight to consolate thine ear. Come night and day, and with the dark, poor thief, I'll steal away.
Alas, and she has done by sending me a letter? Read it again.
I am St. Jack's pilgrim, thither gone. Ambitious love has so me offended, that barefoot plod I the cold ground upon, with sainted vow my faults to have amended. Right, that from the bloody course of war, my dearest master, your dear son, may hide. Bless him at home in peace, was I from far, his name with zealous fervor sanctified. His taken labors bid him me forgive. I, his despiteful Juno, sent him forth from courtly friends, with camping foes to live. Death and danger dogs the heels of worth. He is too good and fair for death and me, whom I myself embrace to set it free.
What sharp stings are in her mildest words! Had I spoke with her, I could have well diverted her intents, which thus she hath prevented.
Forgive me, madam. If I had given you this, then overnight she might have been overtaken, and yet she writes. Her suit would be in vain.
What angel shall bless this unworthy husband? He cannot thrive unless her prayers, whom heaven delights to hear and loves to grant, reprieve him of the wrath of greatest justice. Write, Rinaldo, to this unworthy husband of his wife. Every word weigh heavy of her worth that he doth weigh too light. My greatest grief, though little do he feel it, set down sharply. Dispatch the most convenient messenger. Haply he shall hear she is gone, he will return, and hope I may that she, hearing so much, will speed her foot again. Oh, led hither by pure love. Oh, which of them is dearest to me? I have no skill and sense to make distinction. Provide this messenger. My heart is heavy, and my age is weak. Grief without tears, and sorrow to speak. they do approach the city, we'll lose all the sight.
They say the French count has done most honorable service.
It is reported that he had taken their greatest commander and that with his own hand slew the Duke's brother. Well, Diane, take heed of this French Earl. The honor of a maid is her name, and there's no legacy so rich as honesty. I told my neighbor that you had been solicited by a gentleman, his companion.
I know that knave. When Parolles, a filthy officer he is in those suggestions for the young Earl.
Beware of them, Diana. Their promises, enticements, oaths, tokens, and all these engines of lust are not what they go under. Many a maid hath been seduced by them. I hope I need not advise you further, but I hope your own grace will keep you where you are, though there is no danger further known than the modesty which is so lost.
You shall not need to fear me.
I hope so. Oh, look! Here comes a pilgrim! I know she will lie at my house. I'll question her. Woo-hoo! God save you, pilgrim. Whither are you bound?
To, St. Jacques the Grand. Where to the Palmer's Lodge, I beseech you.
At the St. Francis, here by the port.
Oh, is this the way?
I married tis. Oh, hark you! They come this way. If you will tarry but till the troops come, I will conduct you where you shall be hosted. The rather I think I know my hostess, I know your hostess, as ample as I do myself.
Is it yourself?
If it shall please you so, pilgrim.
I humbly thank you and will stay upon your leisure.
You came, I think, from France.
Oh, I did so.
Ooh, here you will see a countryman of yours who's done worthy service.
Oh, his name, I beseech you.
The Count Roussillon. Know you such a one?
But by the ear that hears most nobly of him. His face I know not.
Whatsoe'er he is bravely taken here. He stole from France, as 'tis reported, for the king had married him against his liking. Think you it is so?
Sure, merely the truth. I know his lady.
There is a gentleman that serves the count, reports but coarsely of her.
What's his name?